Yo, yo, yo. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good people. We back at it, Grby Live. I appreciate everybody joining us this evening. We got a couple guests backstage that we're going to celebrate this evening. But before we get into that, I most definitely want to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors. Let me go ahead and get our page pulled up. 1 second. Bam, there it is. If you want to find our sponsors and our website, go to grbyindiana.com/partners. And we most definitely will help you out there with some discount codes. And just check them out. So our major sponsors for this year is Hobie, Sun Valley Sports, Militech, Moving Water Outfitters, Catch, and On the Water Innovation. Man, these guys make some great trailers. Then check out our other sponsors. Only thing you have to do is click on these tabs here, and boom, it'll pull it right up. I'm part of the Biz Bait team. They have some awesome baits. I use them all the time. You can actually get, I want to say, 15% off by using Grby, GRBY15. Man, they some awesome baits, man. I would recommend, highly recommend those, and some other ones as well. But make sure you all get over there, check out our sponsors. They do a lot for us. So go ahead and give back to those guys. Show their love, because we really appreciate everything that they do for us, and they can also help you all out as well. But with that said, man, we're going to go ahead and get into the night. This one's going to be kind of a short one, but, we going to make it last, man. So with that said, I want to go ahead and bring up some of our tournaments that we got for this week. In order to find our tournaments, you have to go over to tourneyx.com. You can go over here to the club tab. And here it is, GRBY. Grby is right here, the very top, smack dab right there. Click on that, and it will bring up all of our tournaments. Not Amazon, but it'll bring up all of our tournaments. So, there it is. You'll be able to find every tournament that we have going on. And they also listed at the bottom here as well as the following week's tournaments. But with that said, man, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started. Let's go ahead and get into our first tournament. Let me drop the screen down. Michael, what's up, man? I appreciate you tapping in this evening. Hope all is well. So our first tournament is our Duggar Unit tournament presented by American Legacy. This tournament had 7 anglers. There was a total of 40 fish caught. Pull that up for us. Yeah, so the Duggar Unit presented by American Legacy Fishing and Outdoors. They have an awesome store. You all should get over there and check it out if you have a chance. And they have plenty of options of everything that everybody uses. So get over there and check out American Legacy. But our winner for this tournament, putting up 87.25, and our owner and director of Grby, Mr. Jim Strunk. How you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. Hey, you're doing awesome with this Grby talk. I don't always get on here and listen to it, but man, you're putting the work in, man. I appreciate everything you're doing with all that.
Man, I appreciate you even allowing me to do it, man. I have love for it. So, I'm just giving that energy right back into it.
All right. Awesome, man.
Yeah. So, man, there wasn't that many anglers that came out for the Duggar Unit, man. I don't know what's going on, but the ones that
I don't know either, man.
You did your thing, man.
It's a fun place to fish.
It is. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I missed this one though, man. I had a lot of stuff going on, man. I've been super busy, man. So I try to get in where I fit in, man, as far as fishing. This season just been, it's been up and down for me as far as getting out.
Yeah, I wish more people would sign up for it. It's a fun area down there, man. I've really enjoyed it. I used to fish a lot of the month longs, not in the Duggar unit, but that style of fishing, you know, those little ponds you hop from pond to pond, and man, there's some big fish in there, which I think Troy found the big one this time. So but
Yeah,
yeah,
he fished on Sunday.
there's some good ones in there.
1975. I caught a ton of 20-inch fish out of there, out of that Duggar
Yeah.
unit, man. I love it a lot, man. I visit there all the time. So I know you
Oh
pretty
yeah.
familiar with the place. So look like Saturday you put
Yeah.
up a good bag, 87.25. So how was that? I know I seen your post maybe about a week ago. You say you're gonna do a little bit more competing, so you're not gonna give up the juice, but you can at least give us give us a good synopsis
No,
on how your day went.
man, I'm not like that. I'll tell anybody anything I'm doing if they ask. But yeah, I started out in a pond that I usually like fishing over there, and it was just really grown up. You know, I caught a 18 and a half right off the bat, and I thought, man, we're getting ready to get into them. But then it's like, you know, I fished it for almost half the day, and it was 14 and a half, and then a bunch of 10 inchers after that, you know. So I
Yeah,
don't know. And bite slowed down, so I thought, well, I'll switch ponds. You know, you got plenty right there. You don't. It's not hard. I just
yeah,
kind of barely put the kayak in the trailer and left my rod still sticking up out the back, and just drove real slow over to another one,
yeah,
launched again, and you know, I found them on windblown banks. You know, I went down through there, and it was a pond I hadn't really ever fished, and they was just stacked up down there in the corner on the windblown bank, and you know, they were biting.
man. It sure was. Oh, here's that 19 3/4 that Troy put on the board, man. It seemed like that was his biggest. He was only able to get 4 fish, but it seemed like you got that place
Yeah.
dialed in, man. You say you caught a ton of fish, huh?
Oh yeah, they liked that wind, I guess. I don't know. I was thankful for that. It was, you know, it wasn't ideal. It was kind of blue sky day, but that wind blowing really got them fired up a little bit, I guess.
Oh,
But
okay, yeah, yeah.
you
I
know,
like it a
it's a
lot.
fun area.
It
Yeah.
is, man. I like that the lakes are so close.
I,
So, like you said, you can pack up real quick and move over to another lake without,
yeah,
having
I
to
think
get.
it's a reason why people's not fishing it is because Brian and Brian, you know, they're down there. They're just two of the biggest hammers in the state, you know, Coach and
Yeah,
Brian Moore and Brian Sparks, you know, everybody's scared of competing with them, I guess. That has to be what it is.
yeah. They're gonna be afraid to compete against you if you keep putting up these numbers like
Oh
this.
no. Oh no, man.
You've been
I'm
doing
having
you've been
fun with
doing
it
real
this
good
year
this
though. That's
season.
what you know, I kind of got burnt out on it there for a little while, and then I started working a bunch and stuff, and I just got some free time this year and thought, you know, I'll go fishing a little bit, and you know, thankfully for Reedy keeping it all running and all that stuff, man, he's putting the work in. I don't know if people realize how much work it is to pay everybody every week, and he makes a schedule, and plus he's also dealing with all sponsors. He's kind of a one man show, you know, and the rest of us are just kind of doing whatever whatever he'll let us do, you know. But
Yeah, he most definitely put
it's
in some
working
work.
out, you know. It's a lot more fun this year. I'm really having a good time this year, meeting some new people, you know, getting out and just enjoying it again.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I mean, it's good to see you out, man. I know it's been a few years. I ain't seen you
Yeah.
out, for a while, and I can understand that
No.
getting burnt out a little bit. You know what I mean? Especially if you
Yeah.
putting on for it. You put on for it, and then you fish it, and
Yeah,
and then
those month longs will wear you out, man. I know you're big in them month longs right now, but dude, I tell you
yeah,
what, I was going fishing when I didn't want to fish when I was fishing those month longs. You
yeah,
know,
it
trying to
get
get
like
rid
that.
of a 19 and a half inch fish, it's a struggle, you know.
It is. I promise you, it is. And then you get
Oh yeah,
frustrated when
yeah. I
somebody
saw
gets close to you.
you put up 105 inches last month, man. That was awesome.
Man,
105 and something, 105 and some
yeah,
change, wasn't it?
yeah,
What was it?
105 1/4.
Dang, man,
105 and
that's
a quarter.
good. That's really good. That's good for Indiana.
Yeah.
I think there's only been one other person get a higher number in the state that I remember anyway, and that was that I don't know if anybody remembers him or not or knows him. His name's Jackson Orr.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
remember
Jackson
Jackson.
put up
Yeah,
like
Jackson.
100 and yeah. I think he fished like 2 days in the month or something, put up 107 and a half or something like that. I don't know. He went out night fishing 2 nights in a row and just smashed them.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was talking to
Yeah.
JT, and he says Glenn, he think Glenn put up 109 before, but I don't know if that,
Who
you know,
did?
how that is. Glenn
Glenn?
Langston.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said he put up
Maybe he did.
109.
Maybe I missed it. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see it. Maybe it was something that happened before I started. So I don't know.
Yeah. But
But
105 and a quarter is awesome, man. Congratulations.
yeah,
That's
well, thank you.
phenomenal.
It wasn't
I know the
easy, man.
work that goes into
Tell you
that.
that. Yeah, I can tell you that it wasn't easy, man. Getting out fishing, but
No.
man, every day
Yeah.
almost.
But
But
no,
it's
I'm
okay.
enjoying it
Thank
this year, you know. I'll still do a month long every now and then. You know, it's nice to if you want to go fun fishing or like when Monroe's flooded or something like that. When the fishing's real good over there, you can just run over there and try out a few spots after work and enjoy it. You know, but yeah, I'm
yeah,
really enjoying our uh, tournaments, and we got IKA this weekend. A bunch of us are going up there and fishing tippy. I don't know if you're making it up to that or not.
yeah. I'm gonna try to make it. I got some. I just
Okay.
gotta see how this week fall. Man, it's so random, man. I got jobs here and there. You know how it is on in
Oh
the
yeah.
business, man. It it can
Right.
get to you, man. So and it's
Oh yeah.
priority. So I have to make sure everything is running smooth. So I'm gonna
Yep.
try to get up
Yep.
there,
I
though,
know.
most definitely. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll talk your ear off, man. We're gonna have to get together. I'm gonna send you my wife's phone number, and you give it to your wife, and let them coordinate us all getting together for dinner or whatever over here at our farm.
Okay, that's fine, man.
How's
I'm
that?
not too far, so yeah, I can drive up there. It's
Yeah,
not.
we'll get together here before too long. With fishing season, it may be this winter. Who knows? And I know you're busy with your business and all that, so
Yeah.
we'll get it all coordinated. But I
Okay.
appreciate you having me on, man.
Yep, yep. And I did tell my wife already, so she already knows she ready to come up there and check it out and hang out and whatnot.
Awesome, awesome. Sounds good, man.
All right, man. Well, you go ahead and enjoy the rest of your night. I'll get you out of here.
All right, we'll see you. Take care.
All right, peace. Congrats again.
Bye. Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it, man.
All right, peace. There it is, y'all. Good old Jim, man. He put the whole Grby thing going for us, man. And like he said, man, Ryan, he does a lot behind the scenes. So thank Ryan, man. He does a whole lot, and I try to do my part by bringing guys up, celebrating everybody, and the hard work that they put in. So big ups to Ryan and Jim, man, and congrats. So there it is, man. We got Josh that just hopped in. What's up, Josh? Appreciate you tapping in with us this evening. But we're gonna go ahead and get to our next tournament. Our next tournament is Palestine Lake, and it's presented by XI Baits. Man, this tournament had a total of 23 anglers, dude. 23 anglers. And one of my buddies did her thing, putting up a good old whopping 86 inches. Let me bring my buddy to the stage. Missy, what's going on? Congratulations. What's up?
Thanks. How's it going?
Man, it's good though. You know what I mean? What's up, Missy? You did your thing. You started the tournament off on Thursday. You said, forget it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and knock Larry out of the running, man. And put that 86 inches up on him, man. So tell me a little bit about your day.
There's not a lot to tell really. I kind of showed up late. I don't know, I hit the water maybe about 20 after 6, and my second fish of the day was a 19, and I
There
got
it
my
is.
limit pretty quick, and maybe by 8 o'clock I was calling, and it was just an all day bite. It slowed down a little bit when the sun came out, but other than that, I stayed the course and um, Yeah, it was a good day. It was a lot of fun. It was the best day I've ever had in competitive fishing. So absolute blast.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you catch a ton of fish, or uh, was
Yeah,
it
I
five?
really did. I caught a ton of fish. I mean, I was throwing away 16s left and right because it just wasn't enough to help me. But I
Ooh!
know I got
Did you
sick
get a
of catching
bass
fish.
thumb? Did you get the bass thumb?
Oh yeah, it was really bad.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
that's
it
what's
was
up,
crazy. It was
man.
fun
I know
though.
that.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
How was the weather for you?
It was actually kind of cold at the beginning of the day, and then maybe about an hour after sunrise, it got really foggy and kind of eerie. It was really hard to see across the lake, and then that burned off pretty quick. And for the most part, it was overcast with just kind of peaks of sun. So I was catching them in maybe 3.5, 4 foot of water, kind of in the weeds and in the grass, and they were pushed up to a certain area, and I just kind of stayed in that area for the majority of the day. And I'd take a break and go across the lake and then go back to my spot, and they'd be kind of calmed down, and I'd just keep catching them. It was a great day. A lot of fun.
I can imagine, dude. And looked like Chad was right behind you, but he put up the biggest fish today. I want to say 20 and a quarter. That's a monster right there.
It's a good fish, yeah. I was worried. I was watching the leaderboard, just kept refreshing every 30 minutes, just waiting for him to pass me because
Man,
there are a
don't
lot
it
of
suck
hammers.
fishing in the beginning of the week? You like, oh man, these guys are just catching them, and it's a lot of 80-inch bags. So you had the highest at 86, and then we got 84, 75, 84 and a quarter, 83, 75, 83 and a half. Like everybody's right there. It's like one fish away from put
Yeah,
a good
I
bag.
think 13 people put up over 80 inches, and I mean it was a stacked field. There are a lot of hammers out there. Even going up against Edie Wilkinson is,
Yeah,
nerve-wracking enough because she's a hammer out there too. But man, it was, yeah, yep.
yeah,
There was a stacked field. It was great though. It was a lot of fun.
yeah. Palestine, yeah, everybody came out for that one. And Larry, he always does good too. So he put up 84 and a quarter. So yeah, man, you got some hammers. And Todd, he won maybe like 2 or 3 tournaments, man, back to back. And he may have missed a week or so, but he most definitely been on the podium, man, several weeks. So hey, you beat out some hammers though, for real, for real. So congrats to you, Nancy.
Thanks, thanks,
Congrats to you. That's
thanks.
what's up. So what's next for you?
I'm with Jim and the group going up this weekend for IKA. We're gonna fish tippy, and I
Okay.
haven't been on a river yet this season, so we're gonna see how that goes. But it's gonna be a fun day, no matter what. So hopefully
Yeah,
we get into them.
yeah. Hopefully the weather is good, man. I know it's supposed to rain the next couple of days. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, yeah. I think it might. Maybe it'll bring the water up just a little bit and kind of muddy it up a little. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we'll see.
So
Hopefully it's fun.
uh with that said, you giving up any juice? How you giving up any juice on how you
Mm.
won?
No,
No.
no, I'm not like Jim. I'm not gonna give you all the details, but
Oh, I can
yeah.
understand that. I can.
Honestly, I think the only juice there is to give is just so you got to put your time in. I mean, everybody told me that when I started in this about 5 years ago. I'm like, why am I not doing well? Why can't I catch fish? And it really is. You got to learn the lake. You got to know it. You got to put the time in.
Mhm.
Edie and I went out about this time last year for another tournament, and we just hammered them. And I just kind of used that same style that we used in the same conditions. And so that's it. You really just got to keep at it, keep practicing, and keep working. Put the time in.
I
It'll
totally
get better.
agree with you.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you, man. Because when I first started fishing, me and Nate Goodwin, yeah, we used to go out all the time, man. And he would smash him, dude. I tell you, he'd be smashing me like, and then he'd come up to me, man. How you do, man? He was biting today. I'm like, man, I caught like 3 fish, dude. I'm always like, dude, man, I gotta get better. I gotta get better. And man, at that moment, man, I just knew it was time to do better, though. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
and, once you put the work in, man, it shows, though, man. So, just so y'all people know, you know what I mean, I put in a lot of work, and just like Jim said, man, putting up 105. I did put up 105 and a quarter for the monthly. So, Sam was right
Nice
behind
job.
me with 100
Yeah.
and a half. So, you just gotta put in that work, man. That's it, man. You gotta put in the work. So you did that, and you was able to get that win, man. So like that's big up to you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So like you got Tippy, and then I guess I'll probably see you up there then. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not gonna hold you up too much. I know you probably got to work in the morning. So
Bright and early.
bright and early, man. So I gotta get up early as well, man. I get up and hit the gym. I try to hit the gym about 5 and then get my day started. I feel like I'm in the army or something, man, because I feel like I get a lot of stuff done. You know what I mean? Or the military, I get a lot of stuff done before like 7 o'clock. Like, oh, okay. And that's how the military is. But it is what it is. Like I said, congrats, Missy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you down, man, so you can enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right. Thanks for having me.
And good luck this weekend.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
All right, you too. Bye. Hey, Missy doing that thing, putting up some numbers. We got some more people hopping in chat. What's up, Scott? What's up, man? Appreciate you tapping in with me. You know what I mean? We starting this evening off right. Like I said, man, we got this one gonna be a little short one. Not too many people were able to jump on with us this evening, but we most definitely gonna recognize the guys that went out there and put in that hard work. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into our next tournament, which is Willow Slough. Man, I was messing this one up though. I kept saying with Willow Slough. You know what I mean? But Willow Slough, and it's presented by Honey Hideout, Morocco, Indiana. I rap past that place a lot when I go back up to Gary, Indiana, my hometown. But there was 7 anglers, 49 fish, and Larry was our winner, putting up 70 inches. He fished on Sunday. He had some nice fish. Excuse me. I don't think it was the biggest fish, but look like everybody just fished over the weekend. Let's see, Sunday, I think our big fish was 18 inches, but Larry went too far behind. He had a 17 and a quarter. Man, look at that, missing the gill right there. Still a good looking fish. But yeah, put up a 17 and a quarter, 13, 13, 13, 13. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's close. But there it is, 1375. They say the slough always Willow Slough. Yeah, it got a lot of little fish in there, man. And you can just see with the numbers. Here it is, 70 inch with the biggest bag, and then we got 69 inches right up under him with Joseph. He did his thing. But big ups to Larry. He wasn't able to make it tonight. He always hop on, but I've kind of put this out a little bit late, so he wasn't able to join us this evening. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna catch Larry again. He's a hammer. He most definitely does his thing on the water. So look out for Larry, man. Big ups to him. We're gonna move on to our second. It's our fourth tournament, actually, a third one, or fourth one. I can't remember. Do a bunch of them this evening already. Brush Creek, man. Brush Creek always put up good numbers. Sorry, guys. Pressed the wrong one. All right. So Brush Creek presented by Backyard Custom Baits. Man, this one, 23 anglers, 68 fish caught. And Mr. Ryan Reedy, I call him the silent assassin because he always out here killing people on the water, man, beating people, doing their thing, man. He always doing his thing. 79 and a quarter, man. I haven't seen Ryan up on the podium in a while, but he most definitely won a few, I believe, this season. Either one or two, but he's a hammer. But appreciate you, Ryan, for doing everything you do. And most definitely, congratulations to you, Ryan, for putting up the win this week. He fished on Sunday, putting up that 79 and a quarter. His biggest fish was a 19 incher. There it is. Man, good fish. You see, he hooked it right in the lip right there. Boom. 17 and a half. Bam. Ooh. Oh, he did a number on that one. Hey, I got these same gloves, Ryan. Boom. 1575. And a couple smaller ones, a 1475 and a 12 and a quarter. So Ryan did his thing, man. Big ups to him. I don't think we got 19 and a half by James Inkling. James Eisenheimer as well. He liked to fish the river a lot, but there it is, man. He put up a nice one. 19 and a half. I don't think we had anything bigger than that. So shout out to those guys, man, that went out. And most definitely shout out to Ryan. He did his thing. Look at Tim. Tim put up 4 fish. He's a hammer too, man. I'm surprised he didn't get that 5th fish. It must have been a tough day out there at Brush Creek. And that's surprising, man, because Brush Creek always have good fish. You know what I mean? You always see those guys put up some good numbers out there. So, yeah. It must have been a really, really tough day. Mike Luke, man, yeah, it was tough. Man, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys that didn't even put up fish. I'm sorry, guys, that y'all wasn't able to put up a fish, man. But it must have been tough out there. But Ryan was able to make it happen. So we're gonna go ahead and keep this thing moving. We're gonna talk about our River Month Long, presented by Achigan. They always doing good things. They got I'm not sure if they still got the Smalley games going with Achigan. You can go to the website GrbyIndiana.com and you can click on Achigan right here. You click on that and you can get 10% off. I believe they got some new baits that just came out. Matter of fact, let's talk about it. I want to say it's like the Doritos, man, bag or something. The packaging on that thing is real cool. Let me show y'all. Let me see if I can find them on here. They also got some cool gear, dude, for real. Man, some of their shirts and their hats is like just off the chain. So big up to here it is, the Smalley games. So go check that out. If you are like getting on the rivers, you know what I mean, you can purchase the Smalley games package. I want to say it's almost like a bingo type of thing. You have to basically complete the missions or complete each task or something like that. Let's see. The Smalley snacks. Yeah, that's what I want. The munchies. They sold out. This is what I wanted to show y'all. The packaging is cool. Look at that. I almost favor a Doritos package. And these bad babies look good. So if you ain't got some of those munchies, make sure y'all get you some, man, when they get restock. They got several colors. I believe the chartreuse and the whites does really, really well on the river. This might be a real good color. So, man, check that out. That's real cool. And I believe it's the belly slot version where you can hook text get the hook all hidden in there. So the other one is a nose hook, and I believe this is just a regular Texas rig type. So there it is, man. Go check out Achigan and everything that they got going on, especially if you're one of those river rats. You love to be out on the river. And there it is. So with that said, let's go ahead and continue with this monthly for the month of May, man. Let's see. It was some big numbers put up. No one cracked 100, but man, Teague, he most definitely did his thing. Not too often you see Bass and I area over 20 inches. So man, there it is, a tank right there. 20 inch and a quarter, man. So that's an awesome catch right there. And then he got a 19 and a half, a regular 19, 1875. Man, I want to catch me a 20 inch Smalley, dude. That's what I know I might have to go up to Michigan to do that, or somewhere where they got those big smallmouths, but I need one in my life. Lake Sinclair. So, man, big ups to T. He did this thing, beating out 13 anglers that fished the river. So these guys did good. Justin Long came in second. You know, my boy Merlin, he came in right at third. Tyler, he normally does well too. And then I haven't seen Randall. I haven't seen him in a while, but there it is. So, man, big ups to those guys. And then I guess big ups to myself. I got to pat myself on the back for putting up. I was trying to get to 106. I really was, man. I fished hard, dude, because this is already a PB for me. But I was thinking maybe if I can upgrade this 21.25. But man, catching those 21s is hard, man. It really is. Catching a 20-inch fish is just hard within itself, man. But if you're in the right place at the right time, you know what I mean, you most definitely make it happen. So look like Sam got 320 and a halves. Wow. And he wasn't able to get those 20 inches, but Paul was right behind him. Third, and then, you know, B Sparks, he always does well. Surprising that he came in fourth. You know, I was really looking for him in that first or second spot because he's just such a hammer. And then Jim was just on here. He landed in the sixth spot, putting up a 20 and a half, 19 and a half, 19 quarter, 18. So guys was really out here doing their thing, man. So that was awesome. 23 anglers and 230 fish were caught. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it's more than that. You know, a lot of guys had to throw fish back. I know I want to say I caught 18, but I caught a ton of fish, man. You know, like Missy was saying, you're just throwing back 19s and, you know, things I couldn't even use. So sucks, but fun. You know what I mean? And then we also want to give a big shout out to our Hobie Hammers. It's week 12. The season is flying by. It's flying by. So make sure you all get out there, get signed up for these tournaments. So that way, if you win or if you get big fish, you most definitely get entered into trying to win a Hobie presented by Sun Valley Sports. They get at. So the more big fish you get, the more entries you get into winning that tournament. Winning that kayak. So big shout out to Chad putting up a 20 and a quarter. Troy, he put up a 1975. James England, he put up that 19 and a half, and then Joseph put up the 18 incher over at Willow Slough. So big ups to those guys. Congratulations. They most definitely got them an entry into winning that kayak. So there it is. Man, I believe that's I do want to get back over here. We do have you can find all of your tournaments here. You can get registered and see what's next. I will just give you all a update on the southeast region, northeast region, southwest, and then you all can look at the rest on your own time. So in the northeast region, AOI that's leading the pack. Ty Mason, it don't surprise me. Like I said, he's been on a podium several times this season. 3 wins right here in the northeast region. Sorry, guys. And I don't think he's gonna stop. Hopefully, one of these days I get him up on a live. Maybe he don't want to give up no juice or something, but we're gonna get him up here one of these days. So there it is, the northwest region. Let's see who. Bob is doing his thing. He got 3 wins on the season so far over in this region. With a 788, and then his buddy Chip is right behind him. So close race between those guys. Man, it's gonna be a good one all the way to the end. So southeast region, we have come on, computer. There it is. Scott Rowe. Don't look like he has any wins, but he most definitely got a lot of second places. But he holding the lead, man, with 786 points. Doing this thing over there, and then Ryan right behind him. So hey guys, putting in a little work, putting in some work. And the last one I'm gonna talk about is the Southwest region. Guys can go check it out on their own. But Troy, he's doing this thing over there. Several wins on it. And look, we've been talking stuff about it. Look, Jim got 3 wins on the season over here, man. I'm surprised he's not in the top. But still got a couple more tournaments. Things can change. So big ups to Troy for leading the pack right now. Maybe you can hold on to it, maybe not. But make sure you all get signed up so you can give them a run for their money. You know what I mean? And speaking of money, whoa, I'm leading the pack. The money lead, I didn't even know that. Look at that. I'm leading the pack, man. So, man, the club pay out a lot of money, man. Look at that. We had 22,000 already, dude. So the season is about halfway done. So, man, we got still a lot more to go. James right behind me, and B Sparks right behind him. So, guys, is putting in some work, man. Putting in some work. So, make sure you all get out there. And just like I said, man, these prize packs. Here's that kayak, the Hobie Hammer, right here that guys can win. And then I believe the underwater innovation trailer. I think that just gets raffled off. So make sure you all get in there so you can win this kayak here. All right, and I think that's pretty much everything that we have. Oh no, I'm gonna go over to what we have going on next. For this upcoming week, tournament starts on the 5th. This Thursday, starting on the 5th, and you have 1 minute before lines in to make sure you get out there and do your thing. So with that said, Schaefer and Freeman is coming up. Still got a couple days before you have to get signed up for this one. Right now, we have 4 anglers signed up. I'm sure a couple more guys gonna sign up, but Lake Schaefer and Freeman, we have that. Let's see what else we have. We got our Northeast Trail, Blue Lake. I rode past Blue Lake before. Never fit. I think I fished it one time. I can't remember exactly what it was like, but I don't know. I think that may be something new that I might hit. You know, I've been wanting to fish a new lake. So we only got 1 angler at the moment. So we're gonna get that a couple more days to see if guys sign up for it. We have Bischoff. And let's see. I mean, we got signed up for this one. Boom. Ooh, this one always have good turnouts, man. Right now we have eight anglers, and I'm sure we're gonna get a few more. But man, they always have a good turnout over there. That's a beautiful lake. Been there several times. But beautiful, beautiful lake. And then we got bluegrass. Almost definitely what this is the one I'm doing. I'm gonna do bluegrass because bluegrass got big fish down there. I'm sure a bunch of guys gonna sign up for this one. We got 6 people so far. Jim gonna do that one. Okay, I'm gonna sign up for that one too. I'm assuming IKA is Saturday. So I'm gonna try to do IKA. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do both of them. So I don't know. It's a toss up. But bluegrass is on the schedule as well. So make sure you all get over there and get signed up for that one. And then I believe that's it. And then you can check out these other tournaments. I won't get into those just yet. And then I want to say with our month-long tournaments, you still have until the June 1st. I want to say you have a few days. Tournament registration will be open for 15 days. All right, so you got 15 days to get signed up for a monthly tournament. So make sure you all get over there, sign up for the lake or the river monthly tournament, whichever you prefer. You got 15 days. So we 3 days in, got 12 more days left. So I believe that's all we have for this evening. Like I said, if you want to go over and check out the GrbyIndiana.com, you can check that out. Plenty of things to check out over there. A lot of updates with the banners and stuff going on. And then if you want to find out tournaments, go over to TourneyX.com for club tab, and our club is the very, very first one here. And you can find everything right there. Well, that's it for this evening. I appreciate everybody that joined us. Man, most definitely thank you. And we appreciate all of the support. And I won't be here next week. So we're going to have to pick this up the following week. Man, with that said, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.